Welcome to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast, where business intelligence meets global strategy, empowering entrepreneurs with the insights they need to stay ahead.
In today's global economy, trademarks are no longer just legal checkboxes. They are strategic assets, and protecting them goes far beyond filing an application. The question many businesses face is whether to monitor their trademarks on their own or to hire professional services. At first glance, a do-it-yourself approach may seem appealing. After all, public databases are accessible and anyone can run a search. But the truth is, the complexity and speed of the modern market make DIY monitoring risky, limited, and often ineffective. Professional monitoring services bring something that internal efforts simply cannot replicate: deep expertise and global reach. Trademarks are complex by nature, and the rules differ dramatically from one jurisdiction to another. What might look harmless in one country can be a serious threat in another. Professionals understand these nuances. They know how to judge whether two marks are likely to be confused, how to navigate opposition deadlines in different trademark offices, and when it makes sense to send a cease and desist letter, file an opposition, or escalate to litigation. These are strategic calls that require both legal knowledge and experience. Technology is another critical factor. The sheer volume of potential infringements across registers, domains, e-commerce platforms, social media, and search engines makes manual monitoring impossible. Professional services use advanced systems, often powered by artificial intelligence, to scan across languages, geographies, and platforms in real time. They recognize logos and packaging, analyze text, and even detect non-traditional trademarks like sounds or colors. Importantly, they filter and prioritize the results, so brand owners are not overwhelmed by noise but can focus on the real threats. While it may seem that hiring professionals is more expensive, in reality, it is usually the opposite. Early detection of infringement saves money by avoiding litigation, avoiding costly rebranding, and protecting brand equity before serious damage occurs. Professional monitoring is a form of prevention, and prevention is always cheaper than cure. It also frees up internal teams to focus on growth and innovation rather than spending endless hours on searches that may not even be reliable. Another advantage is deterrence. A trademark that is visibly and actively policed sends a clear signal to potential infringers. This brand is defended. That alone can stop many problems before they start. Professionals also handle crucial administrative details like maintenance filings and renewals, ensuring that registrations stay alive and enforceable. In the long run, this active defense preserves distinctiveness, consumer trust, and the legal strength of the mark. By contrast, a purely DIY approach is riddled with limitations. Manual searches cover only a fraction of what needs to be monitored, and human vigilance alone is prone to errors and blind spots. In many jurisdictions, trademark offices do not automatically notify owners of potentially conflicting filings. The burden is on the brand holder, and without professional support, infringements can slip by unnoticed until it is too late. For growing businesses, the workload quickly becomes unmanageable. As companies expand into new markets and launch new products, the risks multiply, and DIY monitoring simply cannot keep pace. The most effective model is therefore a hybrid one. Technology provides speed and scale, scanning millions of data points across platforms and markets. Human expertise provides judgment, interpretation, and strategic response. Together, they create a monitoring system that is both comprehensive and intelligent, tailored to the unique needs of each business. In the end, while basic in-house checks might give a company some awareness, true protection demands professional monitoring. The cost of missed infringements, delayed responses, or weakened rights far outweighs the investment in expertise. By engaging professionals, businesses move from a reactive stance to a proactive defense of their most valuable intangible assets. They safeguard their identity, their reputation, and their long-term market value. And in a global economy where brands compete on trust as much as on products, that makes all the difference.
Thank you for listening to the InfoBrokerWorld podcast. If you have any questions about today's topic, feel free to reach out via the contact details in the show notes. This podcast was created using AI tools. If you're interested in producing your own AI-driven podcast, from concept to audio, feel free to get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed and stay ahead.